Hello, and welcome to Financial Aid Verification, Filling Out the Forms, presented by the Educational Opportunity Program at Cal State East Bay. In this tutorial, we will be going over the Parent Income Verification form needed for Cal State East Bay. Throughout this video, I will show you step-by-step how to complete this form. We will go over how to access the form and how to make sure you and your parent are filling it out correctly. Also, I will be going over some information about financial aid that will help ensure you get your money on time. First, I want to go over some general facts about the financial aid forms. All financial aid documentation has to be turned in by July 9, 2014. This is the priority deadline. If they are not turned in by this date, there could be a delay in your financial aid. That means you may not get your money on time. That is why it is very important you not only turn all forms in on time, but you do them correctly in order to ensure you get your financial aid on time. In order to get started, I want to show you how to access these forms. All forms can be found online through your MyCSU-EB. First, you must log into your MyCSU-EB using your NetID and password as shown here. Once logged in, you click on the Student Center link at the top and it will take you to your Student Center home page. This page is extremely important during your first year at Cal State East Bay, so please familiarize yourself with this page. On the top right-hand corner, there is a column labeled To-Do List. This is where you will access all financial aid forms. Once you are there, click on the Details link on that box. After you have clicked on the details, the web page will take you to another screen where you will have a list of all the forms and requests you need to do. If you click on the form, it will take you to the page shown here. This to-do item detail gives you more information about this verification. For this particular request, there are two ways you can complete this verification process. One way to do this is to complete the IRS data retrieval tool. This is where the IRS takes information directly from your FAFSA, so you do not have to complete this form. There is an additional link on our homepage that can walk you through how to do the IRS data retrieval tool. However, if you are unable to do the IRS data retrieval, you will have to complete this form. Please try to do the IRS data retrieval before you complete this form. Okay, now back to this form. On the page, there is also a blue link where you can access the page. If you click on that blue link, you will be taken to the financial aid forms page. There, you can click on the form and a PDF form will open where you can fill in and print. Once you have opened the form, you can begin to complete it. At the top, you must enter your NetID, last name, and first name. Question number 1 asks, did your parents file a tax return for 2013? If yes, you and/or your parent will need to request the IRS tax return transcripts. The IRS tax transcripts are official forms from the IRS office. They are not copies of your parents' 1040 tax forms. To order the IRS tax return transcripts, you and your parent will need to either call the IRS office or go online to request them. The IRS phone number is 1-800-908-9946, or you can go to www.irs.gov to print these transcripts online. You will need to have access to your parents' information, so make sure they are with you when you are doing this. If your parents do not file taxes, then you answer no to the first question and mark one of the boxes shown. They had some work income but did not have to file according to IRS regulations, or they had no work income. If you mark the first box, you will need to attach copies of your parents' W-2 forms to this form. Question number 2 asks, how much did each of your parents earn from work in 2013? In each box, you want to write the total income for each parent for the year 2013. If they had no work income, please enter $0. Question number 3 asks, if your parents' income was less than $5,000, you will need to mark how your parents paid for their living expenses. Make sure to estimate the total amount for 2013. Once that is complete, please make sure to sign and have your parents sign this page and date the form. Now that the form is complete, you want to make sure to do a few things before you turn it in. First, you should make at least 3 copies of this form and the tax transcripts if you needed to provide them. 1 copy is to be faxed to the Cal State East Bay Financial Aid Office. 1 copy is to be mailed to the Financial Aid Office, and 1 copy is for you to keep for your records. Mailing and faxing these forms will provide 2 methods of delivery so you can ensure your forms are received, and keeping a copy for yourself is beneficial for you just in case you have to resend the forms. After you have mailed and faxed your forms, you count 10 business days and the form should have been received by our financial aid office. To check this, you can log back into your MyCSU EB. When you click on the details of the to-do, the status of your form should have changed from initiated to received. After you have verified that you can count 45 business days from that date, and it should be completely removed from your to-do list. If there are any issues, you need to contact the financial aid office right away. For example, if you did something wrong on the form, the financial aid office will send you an email and you will have to redo the form. Make sure to keep checking your to-do list to ensure you did everything correctly. If you have any further questions, please contact the Cal State East Bay Financial Aid Office at 510-885-2784. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial, and we look forward to seeing you this fall.